All right, guys. So me and Leo decided to do a collaboration. Thanks for Leo for initiating it. And guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go over a brief introduction of ourselves real quick. And then we're going to hop into our top 10 jerseys of all time. So the way this worked is me and Leo decided on 5 jerseys from each of the 4 major sports. Obviously, soccer is a major sport, the most major in the world, but here in the United States, it's not as major as hockey, basketball, baseball, football. All right, so we're going to stick to those 4 sports for the most part. And we chose 5 per sport. And then from those 5, we're going to rank each of our top 10. But the thing of it is, we don't know each other's top 10 from that 20 list of uniforms. Now, guys, we're going to do obviously uniforms, and it's going to be for the 2022 calendar year. So that includes the 21-22 season and the 22-23 season. And then in baseball, obviously the 2022 season. Any jersey that was worn from January 1st, 2022 until December 31st, 2022. All right, guys. So again, we chose from a pool of 20 jerseys that we decided on, but we do not know each other's top 10 rankings. We're going to get into that now. And what that started, Leo, why don't you give us a little introduction about yourself?
So, first off, thanks for having me. I'm King Leonidas, and if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, I basically do sports apparel, so jerseys, sneakers. I'll dabble into some fashion, but those are pretty much the 2 main things that I pretty much review, right? As far as I've been on YouTube for about 5 years now, I would say. My first video was 6 years ago, but I never really took it seriously until one day I seen a bunch of subscribers out of nowhere. And about, I would say, 2018, 19, I took it a little bit more serious and decided to put a lot of content out there for you guys. So, long story short, I'm a huge sports fan from the New York area. Most of my teams suck because they're from the New York area as well.
Yeah, I
But
understand that.
my love for sports has translated into jerseys, has translated into sneakers, and that's pretty much that, man. So I'm glad to do this with Jersey Jaguar, and eventually we'll put this on both our channels. Right now it's going live on his channel, but I'll put this on my channel as well. And yeah, that's I can't wait for it.
Good stuff. All right, guys. So thanks, Leo, for that brief bio. Now, guys, in terms of myself, I'm the Jersey Jaguar. I'm from Chicago. And basically, I got the name Jaguar, guys, when I was fighting. I spent a big part of my life in boxing, Muay Thai, and kickboxing. And I got the name Jaguar from that. But, since I was a young teenager, I started collecting jerseys. So I got all these jerseys laying around. I'm like, yeah, well, why not start a YouTube and become the Jersey Jaguar? So that's how I got the name. That's kind of like where it originated from. Now, guys, I collect all 5 sports pretty heavily. I love the Chicago teams, but they suck. Just like Leo's New York teams suck. It's good that we live in major cities, but being in a major city, you get the bad end of the stick, and the teams like to take advantage of their fan base. So that's that, guys. I started YouTube actually only a couple months ago. A few of the guys in the community not only inspired me, but also encouraged me, and King Leonidas is one of them, and he kept pushing me, hey man, do YouTube, get it started. I think it'd be good. You got a lot to talk about. And guys, with my YouTube channel, I like going over right now, currently, a lot of how-tos. I like to share my knowledge that I gained to help people with their collection. And then obviously other jersey related stuff. And guys, what I'm going to start doing too soon is get into the fashion aspect, because along with jerseys, I'm really into fashion. So I post a lot of stuff on social media from my fashion base and my collection in terms of that, and different things I do, like mixing men's fashion with jerseys and coming up with unique styles. So I'm going to start doing it in YouTube as well. All right, guys. So with that said, we're going to get into our top 10 uniforms from the 2022 calendar year. Again, guys, it's the calendar year. All right. So with that said, Leo, let's start off with our top 10 uniforms. Number 10, tell us who you got and why you chose them.
All right. So number 10 for me is the Valley jersey. Now,
Okay.
this is the Phoenix Suns City Edition jersey from last year. They actually repeated it from the year before as well. So I'm kind of cheating, I guess, but they did wear it during the 22 or 21-22 season. It was the hottest jersey from last year. Like, if anybody who's a jersey head knows how difficult it was to not only obtain it, I think the only place that had it was only one place, which was Just Sports. And if you got it from there, great, but it sold out instantly. And then it went up to $900. Now, that's not the reason why I like it, but I think it's a fire jersey. It was a hot jersey. I actually like their new statement jersey as well, which has a lot of the DNA from this Valley jersey. But with that being said, it was too hot of a jersey to not put on the list. I actually have the jersey, and I feel ashamed because I can't find it currently. Like, I have a couple of bins that I have to look through, but I do have the jersey. If Jag has the jersey, that'd be great. But yeah, it's just one of those jerseys that.
So what I'll do, I have it here on hand already. So guys, as you can see, I'm sharing the screen so you guys can see it actually on the court. We got Bridges, Crowder, and CP3 there in the photo on the screen, and then this is the actual jersey itself with the PayPal patch. So again, like Leo said, he has it, but it is stored away. So there you go.
No, that is beautiful, man. And that the only thing that they kind of messed up on was the one.
Correct.
But
guys,
yeah, that's my 10th spot, man. That's I try to pride. So real quick, like before I feel like we're like a judge right now, right? So we're taking the best jerseys worn in sports, right? It's not necessarily the best jerseys we have, because actually some on this list I don't have right now on my personal list. But I want to take the best jerseys that we have in sports, and to me, this was one of the best jerseys that were worn through the 2022 year. For sure.
Fair choice, dude. Fair choice. And you know, it's one of those things that they wore in the 2022 season, you know, and like it looks freaking insane. On the court, it looks insane in person. And guys, if you have that jersey, and like King Leonidas said, from Just Sports, they have the one a little bit too high. That's on all the jerseys from Just Sports, all right? It's not just yours. They got a mistake, if you guys are wondering about that. So, guys, check out my YouTube channel. I have how to strip numbers and how to customize jerseys. So you can follow those 2 steps, and you can actually correct the jersey itself. It's a really, really easy fix that shouldn't take more than like a half hour in terms of stripping it. So, max. All right, Leo, thank you for that number 10. Excellent and solid choice. So, guys, with my number 10, let me take this screen here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap it to my number 10. All right, back up. And let's go share screen. Window. Share.
So I don't know who's 10, guys.
Yeah.
So we're seeing this live right now.
All right, guys. So my number 10, and I have the jersey here in hand. It is going to be
That's so nice.
The 2022 Minnesota Wild Winter Classic jersey and uniform. Now, guys, they played versus the St. Louis Blues in this game. One of the reasons why I chose it is it happened right at the start of the year, all right, just like the Winter Classics do every season. But this jersey has too many unique details for me not to have put it in my top 10. One of the things that I liked about it is it's called a Winter Classic. The jersey's meant to be vintage inspired, and it's supposed to look like a historic jersey, even though they never wore them before, right? That's what they base it on. And this jersey looks purely like it's from like the 40s or 50s or even earlier, with all the stripes it has. And then it has the elbow patches, as you guys can kind of see here on the top of the photo. Usually the elbow reinforcements go inside the jersey, but on this one, they put it on the outside of the jersey. And just the color scheme alone says winter. It makes you think about Christmas and New Year's and that warm, cozy like fireplace, right? So, guys, here's the jersey. I got Dumba. Okay.
Can you make your screen a little bigger, Jack?
Yeah, let me see if I can do that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here's the jersey, and then I'm going to flip back to the split screen with me and Leo. Now
I didn't even realize the elbow patches. They
exactly,
look
man. That's one of the reasons why I
gorgeous.
chose it, because this is the first time I've seen this on any current jersey in the NHL.
That's a good looking jersey, dude.
Yeah, and then you got the Winter Classic patch. So, guys, for those reasons I stated, that's gonna be my number 10.
Now, Jag, the Winter Classic patch, is it different every year?
Yes, yes. Excellent
Oh,
question. Every year it's different.
that's awesome.
All right, let me try to get you. There we go. Cool. All right, guys, bear with me if possible. With this one's my first time using StreamYard. It's good so far. All right, Leo, take us away with number 9.
Oh, so me, I got for number 9.
Yeah.
So here was my philosophy a little bit. Okay. I wanted to make sure that players wore the jersey for this calendar year, right? So one of the better football jerseys of this year, and I actually have 3 football jerseys on my list, but this is my number 9 pick, right? We had the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Micah Parsons. Now, not only the jersey is a beautiful jersey, it's a classic throwback. It goes back to the years of, Emmitt Smith wore these style of jerseys. DeMarcus Ware wore these style of jerseys. So there's so many different time periods throughout this season, throughout this Cowboys history, that we've seen them wear it, right? Look how beautiful it looks with the white helmet as Jag is displaying it on the screen, man. But it's just a fire jersey. It's super clean on field, and it's one of the better NFL jerseys in my opinion. Not my favorite,
nice, dude,
but it's definitely one of the better. So this is my number 9th pick, Micah Parsons, but in the throwback Cowboys.
Okay, and then so we have him there on the full screen. I'm going to swap it back to the shared screen, and just like you said, excellent jersey. And guys, there was one on eBay. It was a size 44. I wear size 44. Leo, what do you wear in Nike Elite?
I'm a 48.
Okay, so this is a 48. I'm a 44. They had a 44. Like it went up to like $168. It's just still a bit on it, and so my other 2 Cowboys jerseys, but it is what it is. Excellent jersey, Leo. Excellent choice, and as you guys can see on the screen, all those details he mentioned. So beautiful. So, guys, actually, my number 9 is going to be also NFL. It's going to be my first NFL, obviously, for this presentation. Let me get it here on the screen. Exit out. All right, guys. This is actually, so, guys, I'm from Chicago. Bears were always my favorite team until I was about 11 years old. And then I really started liking the Steelers. Since then, the Steelers and the Bears were equally my favorite. But then ever since a few seasons ago, when the Bears messed up in the playoffs, that was it. The Steelers became my number 1 team. The Bears became my number 2. I still cheer for the Bears, except if they play the Steelers. And then once the Bears get their act together, maybe they can pull back up to equal in my eyes. But enough of my old man talk. My number 9 is the 2022 version of the Steelers Color Rush. Now, guys, the Steelers Color Rush, as you can see, is all black, gold stripes on the pants, gold on the front, gold stripes on the helmet, minimal white except for the helmet numbers and the Steelers logo. This jersey, Jay, how long have they been doing Color Rush for now? 5 years?
I believe so. I think at least 3. I want to say since the old Nike Elites.
Yeah.
So maybe 2015, 16 or 16, 17.
Yeah, I think possibly 17. So guys, like I love the Color Rush concept. You remember originally they did it every Thursday. All right, so it was originally on every Thursday, and then like the Steelers just kept them. Man, for me, like at the time when the whole league was doing the Color Rush, it was still my favorite, or top 2 favorite out of the whole Color Rush, and it's still one of my favorite. Now the jersey just looks too mean, especially on the field when you guys are watching the games. It looks insane. I'm going to show you guys the jersey real quick. I have the 2017 version.
What Jag did with this jersey looks so good, man. Like, it looks so
yeah, guys. So
good.
Also, I have a YouTube video on how to customize NFL jerseys, and I actually this was James Conner. I stripped it and I turned it into this. So check out that video.
Dude, can you make your screen big?
Yeah. And there we go, guys. So again, this is the 2017 version because it has the Rooney
Oof.
patch. So this is a
My God.
TJ Watt rookie, all right? But this is the jersey itself. And again, this is the Nike Elite. This is the size 44. I mean, dude, the contrast on it and being only two colors, like everything just works really well. So basically, the 22 version looks like this, no patch, as you guys can see in the photo. So that's my number 9. For me, why I chose it is because I mean, aesthetically, dude, for being a 4 or 5 year old jersey, man, like you can't like not put it in the top 5 every single season, you know. So that's why I have it as my number 9. All right, take us away with number 8.
So number 8 for me. Now I have this jersey, but I do have the replica version. Of course, it's a Nike official licensed jersey. It is the replica version though. I don't have it with me at the moment, but my number 8 pick is the Washington Nationals, the City Connect jersey. It's beautiful. If you have a picture of Jag, throw it up.
Doing it right now, my man.
It's just such a nice jersey. The grays, the cherry blossoms, the pinks. It's something so different. So it's definitely one of my favorite jerseys throughout the MLB season.
Ooh,
Man,
okay.
it's a beauty. It's a beauty. So yeah, that's my number 8 spot. And then the hat. Like if you look at the hat, man, the hat just goes with it so nicely.
Yeah, man.
The cherry blossoms on the bottom. And then, Nike, I guess, being doing the NBA as well, they use the cherry blossoms for their new City Edition jerseys. But I love that jersey. I love the gray. The gray just really is a nice
Yeah,
basic neutral color.
yeah.
And then the pops of the blossoms, just one of my favorites. And if you actually look at this jersey, there's sublimation in the jersey. So
There is a lot.
yeah, so even on the replica version, there's little flowers throughout the whole entire jersey.
Yeah.
So it's pretty dope.
Very excellent choice, man. Very, very excellent choice. And guys, like for me, I think this is like a uniform as a whole. Top 3, I think single jersey. I'm gonna have to put this as the best City Connect. Okay, so excellent choice, guys. For me, number 8 is going to be this one. So I'm gonna stop sharing. This is going a lot smoother now that I actually figured it out. Collab NHL. And guys, I'm bringing it back home to Sweet Home Chicago. With the Chicago Blackhawks away jersey. And guys, they have the 35 patch on there. So I actually have the home version of this, the red version, but I like the white version better. For Adidas, I think the white version works a lot better than the red version. Now, guys, the 35 patch is for Tony Esposito's passing. And Tony Esposito was a legendary goalie for the Blackhawks, and his brother was a legendary, there you go, legendary skill player for the Boston Bruins. So, guys, Tony Esposito is, again, one of the best goalies of all time. He's not the best, I'm not saying that, but he is towards the very top, portion of that list. Big icon in Chicago and in hockey in general. So having an already classic, beautiful logo and jersey, and then you add a patch for a historic ice hockey legend, that's why I put it in my number 8 spot for 2022. Okay, cool. And that's that. Leo, why don't you hit us with number 7?
Yeah, that's a fantastic jersey, man. I mean, it's such a beauty. My number 7th jersey is actually a jersey I don't have at all. Okay. So it's the Florida Panthers reverse retro from this year. And what I love about the jersey is it screams Florida. It's just different. And there we have it, right? We see Jag with it right now. You have the palm trees with the hockey stick. I think it's just a phenomenal looking jersey. And it's so different. It's so out the box. That's, I think, the beauty of it. It's not your typical jersey. We don't think of heat and sun when it comes to hockey. So that's my 7th pick for this list. Man, it looks great on ice. It's a good looking jersey.
Very fair, man. Very fair. So as you guys can see, I shared the screen now, and like just the absolute vibrancy of that jersey, dude, is insane. Like everything Leo explained is spot on, man. Like when I seen this jersey come out, man, it's like one of those ones you must have. The only thing that brings me down for me a little bit is the color scheme that they chose for the numbers. I mean, but besides that, I mean, like the jersey itself, the jersey base itself is like in my eyes a 10 out of 10, man. They like completely straight up maxed it out. All right, guys. So for me, we're gonna take it back to a couple spots from Leo's. So Leo, this is gonna be our first one that we both have in our top 10 list. I just have it a little bit higher. All right. I'm going to present share screen as we speak. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. So again, we're going to pull back up this image of the Valley Edition. And for me, man, like I love the City Connect concept. I love the City Edition concept. I love the reverse retro concept and the color rush concept. I love the special themed jerseys. I like reverse retro idea the best that they do it every other season. I think it makes it more enticing. But the reason why I chose this one, man, they wore it multiple seasons as their City Edition. But this jersey really looks like a sun setting in the desert with those valleys in the background. It says the Valley, you know, like. I mean, the color scheme is unique only to the Phoenix Suns, man. Like what other professional team, like top tier team, has purple, black, and orange? You know, the font is unique, and they're just for me. There's nothing more that you could ask for in a jersey. At first, I thought this one was alright, but it really grew on me. And then when I got it in person, it just was like overwhelming with like coolness. So for me, number 7 is the Valley, and I believe Leo had it at number 10.
Yep, I did.
Okay, cool.
And how many of your top 10 jerseys do you own? Do you own all 10?
I wish, my friend. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
You own 6 of them. Okay, so I got 7 of my top 10. I definitely have a few on my radar, especially a couple out. You know, the ones I'll talk about a little bit more in the upcoming numbers. But
Sure.
Did you notice about this jersey that I love?
Okay.
You notice the pixelation?
Yeah, man. See, so like again, that's another reason why this is. You know, let me pull back here. Another reason why that's in my top 10 chart, man. It's because of pixelation. But it's
You know
cool
what that reminds me of?
Huh?
That reminds me of when you go on your weather app and you look at the radar.
Yeah.
And you know, you could switch from participation, you could switch to like air quality stuff. So if you look at the heat index, it has, I believe, the reds and oranges, and so I believe this is like a heat index pixelated weather design almost, because it's so hot in the valley. So
Yeah.
they made it like a heat index thing. I don't think anybody ever really noticed that, but that's what I think it is, at least.
No, it is, yeah. That's dope. And then like you guys can see it right there. We talk about it. And then like what I like about it too is that the jersey's like sewn into panels.
Yeah.
It's right there. If you can see very lightly,
Right.
that's where one of the stitching is. And then over here, so it's 2 panels sewn into the jersey. I mean, I'm sorry, it's 1 panel that's sewn into the jersey, and making it like 3 different sections. What it reminds me of, Leo, it reminds me of, how the fuck do we change this back? There we go. Nope. There we go. It reminds me of, you remember that like Atari game where it was like a little like rectangle on the bottom and there's a ball?
Yeah.
And you got to move it around and the ball bounces and like breaks the blocks. That's what the jersey reminds me of.
Yeah, it does have that effect.
All right, man, take us away with number 6.
So number 6 for me is another jersey I do have in the collection. Again, I don't have it right now, but it's the Colorado Rockies City Connect jersey. Now you're gonna notice the theme with my list. It's more of the specialty jerseys. I actually only have 1 regular jersey on this list, but we'll get into that one later on. This is the Colorado Rockies. I think it's the best City Connect jersey because of how clean it looks. It's just a really clean look. And then I'm a sucker for this kind of green, man. I love like a nice dark, deep forest green. And then throughout the jersey, you have little hints of purple, which of course ties into the regular Colorado Rockies colors. Clean jersey, man. I really love this jersey. The hat looks good with it. It's just a really nice jersey. I actually wish they put like white pants or some sort of white on the pant. Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. Man. And I'm sure that's the authentic one, right?
Yeah. This is the authentic.
It's beauty. You got to show this up close.
Cool. Let me do it. So layout. All right, there you go, guys. And there's everything he was talking about. Plus, two, all the details on it, all the minor details like the piping on the sleeves and the rear numbers is all in purple.
Mm.
Purple Nike logo, purple up here on the Batterman logo.
Man, that's a sweet
one. Again, excellent and very solid choice, Leo. Very solid number 6.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So that number 6, yeah, man. It's like you said, like there's too much going on with the jersey, and again, it really has the Colorado theme. It even has the coordinates,
yeah,
or the altitude on the sleeve, and it has the coordinates actually. So really cool. Let me pull this one back up because now, Leo, we're gonna hit our second combined top 10. Exactly. Let's see what it is. Boom. Number 6, guys. I'm going with the Nationals. All right. And the sublimation on the jersey is too freaking, how should I say it? The sublimation on the jersey is too intricate. I mean, it has the flower petals. And guys, what I like about this one and why I chose it is it came out in 2022 for the MLB season for the Nationals. The color scheme, having flowers, everything about the jersey, the uniqueness of it. The Nationals had a lot of balls and a lot of bravery and didn't care about how it was going to respond to the public. They did something that they feel represented their city. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's one of the first city connects like that to be able to do that. And one of my runners up. So guys, at the end, Leo, let's do 2 runners up. One of my runners up is going to be for the same reason, but guys, like just watching the national jersey, man, like really, really exemplifies what it should be. Not like Leo said, the NBA, the Wizards have the same idea. They have a Blossom jersey where it's all pink. And actually, from what I understand, their soccer team, too, is going to be doing a Blossom themed jersey in the MLS. So that's going to be interesting to see. All right, guys. Again, too unique, too creative, too city and area inspired, thus creating a city connect inspirational jersey the way it should be.
Right.
All right, Leo, take us away with number 5.
So number 5, this is the only jersey on the list that is a regular jersey, right? So when I say regular jersey, it's a part of the, I guess, normal rotation of this team's jersey, of this team, period. So it's the Chargers jersey in royal and yellow numbers. Now they have 3 different types of blues, in fact, because we were trying to research it. They have the powder blues, which look fantastic. They have the navy blue with the white numbers, and then this, oh my god, this royal blue with yellow, man. Dude, it's the best. Now listen, you guys tell me if this is a color rush jersey. I really don't know. If it's just a plain alternate, I don't know. But this jersey is absolutely fire. If they ever make this in a Nike Elite, I'm copping it.
Yeah, same, dude, same. So, like, I had the same every time I see this combination. I had the same reaction you do. Like, oh man! But it's like every time that I pull this photo up, or when I was researching photos to use for this demonstration or this live, I should say, man, like the thing never gets old. It never stops dropping your jaw.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. All right, guys.
It really is.
Yeah, it's so nice. All right, so for number 5, mine is actually the same, close to the same color scheme, different sport though. All right, and we have the Golden State Warriors classic edition jersey. Again, we got that nice royal color with gold, but however, this one has white and red on there. Now, guys, I mean, like, for me, this is one of the best jerseys that they wore. This like classic edition that they created is just insane, man. It's just insane, especially to see it come back in modern times and to be worn in modern times, where it's like clearly a vintage looking jersey. Also, too, Leo, didn't they win the championship last year with these ones?
No, they won in the blue
Well, they didn't win it, but
icon.
it's from yeah. They didn't win it, but it's from the same season, right? 21,
It's from the
21,
same
22.
season, but he broke the record. He broke the 3-point record in Madison Square Garden with this jersey, so it has
Exactly,
major significance.
exactly. So we got record setting, and they won the championship for the season.
Correct.
They didn't win the championship in the jersey, but they won them this season. You know, guys.
Correct.
So
it's a championship jersey for sure.
Yeah. Again, man. So just not aesthetically, but there's too much history behind it from last season for me not to have put it on my top 10 list and not top 5.
So it's funny about this jersey, Jag. I actually had this jersey in Swingman because, of course, they don't make them in authentic.
They don't make the authentic, correct.
And I want to get rid of all my Swingmans in my collection. And for some reason, I don't know if I can let this one go.
I want to do that, and I kind of regret not getting it. And again, guys, like if you guys heard me talk on the jersey stuff before and theme, like the Warriors are definitely not my team. They're like it's. And again, if you guys are Warriors fans, it's nothing against you or the organization or your city or your family, or your friends. Just for me, it's just one of the teams that I like towards the bottom of the list of the NBA teams. But dude, like even with that said, I still would consider getting the Swingman, which I really don't want Swingmans, but I would still consider getting this if I was able to find one, which now it's going to be near impossible. But
yeah,
I'll probably get I'll probably get Draymond, or somebody else besides Curry because I have a couple Curry jerseys. But yeah, man, like too heavy to not have on my top 10.
Mm-hmm. That's a good pick.
Okay, man, take us away with number 4.
So number 4 for me is the start of this NBA season. We had the City Edition jerseys. I get confused. City Connect, City Edition.
Right.
Excuse me. And I think this is one of the better releases of this year. Is this bad boy right here, the Celtics in the forest green with black and gold trims. It's a beauty. First off, Jason Tatum's having an MVP style season.
He is.
So let's also incorporate the player when we get these jerseys because that does matter. And then the fact that the Celtics word marking is done in a Bill Russell, basically owned a restaurant in Boston area.
Correct.
And the word marking for the name of the restaurant was done in this cursive like this.
Yeah.
Gold trims, representing his 11 championships. Bill Russell, man, I need a number 6 patch on this.
Yeah.
If there's gonna be one jersey that I need to put a 6 patch on, it's got to be this one.
It's his home team. Yeah.
It's his jersey. So,
yeah.
And then just the beautiful parquet floors designed on the side trim with the diamonds. I love what Nike's doing. I think this one is an absolute hit. Probably the best for me as far as the new releases for this year. Right? There's other close ones. But this one, I think, just looks aesthetically beautiful. It's a solid jersey. This is my number 4.
Excellent. So, Leo, there's actually no point for me to change the screen or to pull my Jason Tatum City edition out because I actually have the same jersey as number 4.
Oh, look at that.
So, guys, this is going to be our first. So, we already have the Valley and Washington. So far, Valley and Washington are both on our top 10, just in different rankings. But number 4, this Celtics City Edition is the first jersey that me and Leo have agreed at the same position. So, guys, pretty much everything that Leo said. Now, Leo, I had you blown up on the screen when you were presenting the jersey. Guys, everything you said is the reason why I have it too. The jersey looks good. 1, 2, it's for a top, in my opinion, a top 3 player of all time. A top 3 player of all time, dude.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you can't argue what he done for the league.
Exactly, dude. Like way too much. But I mean, the man won 11 championships, and 2 of them he was coaching while playing. So I mean, again, they have the patch, like you said. It's a Bill Russell patch for a Bill Russell inspired jersey. They took something from the city, from his restaurant. They had the word mark. I mean, there's too much about the jersey from the team, from the city, and from him And it's just the same concept as Washington. They took everything and put it together so nicely, and that's what a city edition should be, right?
Absolutely.
So, again, guys, obviously we both have it as number 4, so I think it's fair to see why it's number 4. All right, let's go number 3.
So, number 3 for me, man. So we just spoke about what I think is this year's best city edition jersey.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go to what I think was last year's best city edition jersey.
Okay.
And we have the Nikola Jokic Denver Nuggets authentic jersey. And again, this is a masterpiece of a jersey, right?
It is.
It's navy blue. We have yellow, multiple layers of stitch around the twill. We have nods to throwback, history in the Nuggets, going back to as far as the ABA, which is crazy.
Yeah.
We have different fonts, different number fonts. So this is from the Dikembe Mutombo days. The Denver is from a different era, but they made it all look beautiful. Even the V-neck, design that we have, that's from the Carmelo days. They added a little bit of baby blue on the trim. Gorgeous jersey. And then we spoke about Mile High City, Mile High Basketball. I just love what they did with this jersey, man. And it just looks so clean at the same time. So a bunch of jerseys matched up, but this just looks clean. My third favorite jersey from 2022 is this one right here.
Excellent, dude. And I just had that whole explanation for you on the widescreen. Now, guys, I also own the jersey, and for me, I had to get that jersey. I needed a Jokic jersey. So, guys, one of my parents is Serbian, so Jokic is obviously Serbian. So I really wanted a Jokic jersey bad. I had a Swingman. I ended up getting that Swingman autographed at a private signing. So I wanted a authentic to have in the collection, and I got that jersey. I'm even considering this year's. Guys, again, he won MVP last year. Just as everything that Leo explained, there's just too much going on with the jersey not to overlook it for 2022.
Right.
All right, guys, so we're gonna stop sharing that, and let's go share screen for my number 3. Boom, 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 boom. NHL folder. Bop, 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 bop. All right, guys, and there you can see the screen, and it is going to be the Washington Capitals Reverse Retro 2.0. I'm going to get the jersey right here. So, guys, again, it's one of those things that they maxed this jersey out. I don't think you could do anything different in this. Let me throw myself on the solo. So you can't really get anything better than this in terms of maxing out the jersey for what they were going for. They were going for a Screaming Eagle. This is called the Screaming Eagle. Jerseys from back in the day. It was in the early 2000s. They redid the colors. Same colors, just a different layout. And guys, they completely maxed it out. And for me, I like it with the sponsor patch on the other side. So as you guys can see here with the sponsor patch that they have, well, you can't see it in that photo of Ovechkin. But guys, Ovechkin already set 2 records in this jersey. And they keep winning with these jerseys, which is crazy. He keeps scoring with his jersey. So guys, he's just like Curry set numbers with the Warriors Classic. Ovechkin set numbers 2 times in this Reverse Retro 2.0. Like I said, it's maxed out. You can't really do anything better. Maybe something with the colors on the numbers, but I don't even think that. I think this jersey is just fine the way it is. Everybody loves it. They sold out almost instantly from the Reverse Retros. These are the first ones that pretty much sold out instantly on every release. So they restocked once or twice already, and again, they just keep selling out, guys. Sales, records, looks, etc. Man, this jersey is just too hot not to have on my top 3.
Yep, it's a beauty.
Excellent. All right, Leo, take us away with number 2.
So number 2 for me is unfortunately a jersey I don't own, but when I say it's on the radar, I have 2 jerseys on the radar right now.
Okay.
It's absolutely this one.
Okay.
And a Nikola Jokic City Edition, because just how good he's playing.
Yeah.
I kind of added that to the radar. I'm in no rush to get it, but again, it's one of those things. If there's 2 jerseys that I'm actually interested in, those are the 2. But this jersey is, I think, the best NFL jersey to come out in the calendar year 2022.
Okay.
It's the New York Giants, New York Football Giants throwback. It is an absolute fucking beauty, man.
Yeah, man.
And what I love about this jersey, so it's available right now on Fanatics, but I'm waiting for my discount.
Okay.
Right. I'm waiting for some sort of discount because I will absolutely pick this one up as soon as it's discounted. But if you take a look at it, man, and what I love about this jersey is they add the old school Giants logo helmet, like in the navy too. So the
The
fact that
Navy,
it's a royal blue and then they added the navy helmet,
just like they
this
were.
dude, this is an absolute must pick up for me. For 2023,
Yeah,
this will definitely be in my collection. I can't wait.
dude, excellent choice, man. It's like you said, man. Like they could have changed the helmet to royal, right? Everybody used to always wonder back in the '90s, how come you have a navy helmet with a blue jersey? They
Hmm.
could have changed it. They didn't, dude. Like this looks awesome on the field. Honestly, I think they should go back to these. As much as I love the Giants home jerseys, you know, it's really clean, it's simple, and it works well. But this one just works
Mm.
even better, right? Okay, so that's your number two.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna stop sharing. We're gonna change leagues. We're gonna go to my number two, and this was really hard for me not to put it at number one. This uniform as a whole is just way too crazy. All right, guys.
Oof.
For me, it's going to be the Texas Rangers. Now, okay, guys. So the Texas Rangers have a home jersey, an away jersey, a home alternate, a road alternate, a turn back the clock,
Mm.
which in baseball is their wording for throwback, and then they have this powder blue alternate. And this jersey, guys, I'm going to show it here in a second. Is just not just the jersey, but the uniform as a whole. I wanted this one so bad since they started wearing them. I believe 2 seasons ago or 2020, I think was the first time. They had a inaugural season patch for their stadium on that one. Last year, no patch. This season, they have a patch again. And with that said, I'm going to expand the screen so you can see the patch. And this is the patch, guys. It's a 50-year anniversary patch only for 2022. There we go. It has a 10-gallon cowboy hat on it, for crying out loud. Look at that. And again, guys, it is kiss cut. If you guys are wondering what kiss cut means, it is when you take the top layer of twill and cut it out to expose the layers under it. Okay, guys? So that's kiss cut. It's not standard stacked twill. I have a video on that. Check it out. And on the back, we got a very special font. So on the back, we have the classic Rangers font for the
Wow.
numbers and the letters. But on the front, we got a cursive. This jersey is a very, very soft powder blue. Okay, guys? Being that the patch signifies 2022, I mean, you got the absolute, for me, this is the best powder blue jersey in baseball right now. Like, a few teams are doing the powder blue again. This is by far the best one. It's one jersey
Yeah.
I wanted forever. It popped back up on Fanatics. They did a restock. I got it for extremely cheap with all these coupons and discount codes, etc., etc. I ended up getting it customized. And I love the freaking jersey, man.
That's a good number two. That's a nice baseball jersey, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's the whole uniform, man. I mean, like, dude, it's just too powerful, man. Especially when you see these, like, up close. The jersey's just way too powerful.
Hmm.
Okay, Leo, take us away with our. Oh, which your number one?
So number one, funny enough, it's a sport I don't really follow.
Yeah.
Probably giving it up, but again, you kind of touched on it. I believe you made this your number three.
Oh, okay.
Number one, man. Let's get right to it, right?
Let's get
So
right
we
to it.
had the retro reverse or reverse retro, my bad. And I have the Alex Ovechkin authentic jersey. Again, I don't have to say too much because he's already spoke about the beauty of the jersey. I just did a video on this jersey, so go check that out if if you want to see more details of it.
Yeah.
But what I love about this jersey was this, right? To kind of add on top of whatever already what Jaguar said, is you have the Screaming Eagle jersey from 2005, but then you also have the Caps, the Capital jerseys in that colorway. So like at one point they put this on the center crest, and it's basically from the same year, which I never knew that before. And they use the same color scheme of that one. So when I say this is like a perfect blend of throwbacks, city edition or throwback edition, I should say, it is a beauty of a jersey. And they combined the Screaming Eagle with the Capitals version of the jersey, and it's beautiful. It's just totally beautiful. And this is my number one. I think this is the best jersey of the year. And not only because of that, you got to include what Alex Ovechkin has been doing in the league, man. So, again, breaking records. Those
Breaking
things
records.
matter when we have our collections and we're pulling out our jerseys. So, this is my number one pick for the year. Retro, reverse retro, funny enough. And yeah, that's number one.
That's your number one.
Yep.
Very fair enough, dude. That is a absolute beautiful jersey. But I mean, between both of our explanations, man, like there's really not too much more you could add onto it. Other than good job, man. So all right, so let's count so far how many we have together. We got the Valley, we got Washington, we got the Celtics, and we got the Capitals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Almost half.
Almost half. All right, guys. So, are you ready for my number one?
Ooh, can't wait.
Is it gonna be somebody? Is it gonna be someone that we haven't seen yet, or is it gonna be someone that we already had?
I think it's something we haven't seen. If I know you, I'm guessing it's going to be the White Sox.
Maybe it is. Let's see. So, guys, I love Leo for that. I absolutely love Leo for that, but it is not the White Sox. And it's not one that's new. It's one that we both already have. So we have now a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half of our list. This is cool, man. So actually, I was thinking that more of our list was going to be the same.
Yeah.
So for me, like having a list that's least the same is better.
Yes.
Makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
But for me, my number one like jersey, well, uniform, like single jersey, I maybe choose different. But my number one uniform is, dude, like there's really nothing else more than you can see. I think this specific version with the numbers, I think was the first time they wore it was this year, with the gold numbers versus white. And then I think the other versions had a white stripe on the pants, underneath the bolt. But dude, this jersey is too like, and uniform actually as a whole, it's blue than white helmet. Like every time I look at this uniform, man, you can't get enough of it.
It's too good.
It's too, dude. Okay. So they call the Chargers, and this whole uniform is freaking electrifying. Like if I was the Chargers, I would call this electric blue. Straight up, dude, or like shock blue or something. You know, man. It's like
it is
I don't know, man.
man.
Like for me, like right now. So we're talking about the four major sports. Obviously, that like it's not my favorite sport. My favorite sport from the four major sports is basketball, but from the four major sports, let's be realistic. America's team from the four major sports is football. So probably the biggest sport in the United States and North America, you'd even say, well, not North America, but United States is NFL. This by far is the number one uniform in the NFL currently.
Oh, so nice.
Like for me, like second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, there's a lot of different choices to consider. Yeah. Right? But for number one, this is like for me a clear number one, man. Like no questions asked. So just based on like, I don't like basing things just strictly on aesthetics, but dude, like it's too hard for me not to put on my number one.
I don't blame you.
I was gonna put my Rangers as number one because they had the patches of the designing factor, but I don't know. Every time I look at this, I'm like, dude, no, man, this uniform is insane.
It's the prettiest girl in the class.
It's the prettiest girl, dude. Yeah, let's be realistic, man. It's the hottest girl in the school district.
It's the hottest girl in the school.
It's the hottest girl in the school district.
It's a baddie. It's a baddie, man.
District 813 or wherever it is. It's the hottest girl in the whole district 813.
It looks so good. It looks really good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So Leo, guys, real quick, follow him at King Leonidas. He has a lot of subscribers. He has a lot of dope videos, guys. He also does jerseys, hoodies, jackets too, if I remember, sneakers. He does a lot of different things, from urban and hip hop culture clothing, man. And he does an excellent job. He has the setup. His videos are direct, straightforward.
Thank you.
He shoots them, he loads them, and it works, dude. It's like a firecracker. Light. It's like light, sizzle, pop, and that's all you need, dude. Check him out, dude. He is like one of my favorite Jersey guys on YouTube, and one of my favorite Jersey guys in the groups, in the Jersey groups and community. And then Jersey _ Jaguar. Guys, obviously this is my leaf, so the ones who are watching and will watch, like you guys already see my videos. There's gonna be a lot more to come. A lot more to come, and expect to start seeing a lot of fashion stuff and a lot, maybe possibly traveling too.
Nice.
Up in the air, possibly.
Nice.
All right, guys. So me and Leo give you our top 10 in order that we ranked. We chose from a list of 20 that we pre-decided on. Some of the other ones were the Raiders, current home jerseys.
Yeah.
Another one we decided on was St. Louis Cardinals cream alternate, for example. So Leo, if you could give us one more unofficial, let's do. It has to be somewhere in the top 3, not necessarily number 1 or 2 or 3. Either 1, 2, or 3. Your unofficial one that you did it throw on. What would it be?
So the Minnesota Winter Classic,
okay,
was very close to making it, and honestly, I probably could have replaced the Florida Panthers retro reverse.
Okay,
with that jersey, it's a beautiful jersey, and the fact that they wore it in the 2022 season, you know, I would say that's really close. The Steelers Color Rush was up there, and then probably the Texans Powder. So more or less about the same jerseys that you had picked.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think those would be my 3 that just, you know, could have easily been on the list, but just missed it.
Just missed it. All right, cool. So for me, number 3 is going to be this one, or one of my top 3, but it just missed it. I don't know how it just missed it. I should have put it on here, man. Again, like jerseys as a whole. For City Connect jerseys, I think it's like a top 3, maybe 5, somewhere in there. But as a uniform, I think this is the best City Connect uniform. Not the best jersey City Connect, but the best uniform. I mean, guys, like it really feels like a mean, hit you in the face, Southside Chicago jersey, man. You know, like there's times where I basically lived at the Sox Stadium because I've been to so many games. You know, yeah. I mean, just like the black. It's black, but it has like really faint gray, like subtle. It looks almost like a powder or like clouds in there or something like that.
Right.
Or like a camo, you could even call it. Really faint, you could barely see it. But then you got the gray stripes, and it's actually white on top of gray twills. So that's one. Another one that just missed it was Leo's Jokic Nuggets. Again, guys, too much history on that jersey. Taking too much, like that City Edition was based on the mixtape, I believe that they called it that.
Yeah.
And they were taking different generations of mashing them together. It was basically a reverse retro. It was a basketball version of reverse retro.
Yeah.
They did it justice. Plus, Jokic won his second MVP. And my first one's actually going to be this jersey right here. Now, the reason this would have been my number 1, but me and Leo only decided to stick to 5 sports to keep it relative to North America. But guys, this is actually my number 1 jersey and uniform of 2022.
I still would like this one.
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know if you see an XL or 2XL out there.
XL or 2XL, and likewise, if you see a large in the authentic, the player version. So, guys, for those of you who don't follow soccer, the replicas are called the fan version, and the authentics are called the player version. Here in the United States, they still call it replica and authentic, but the rest of the world, it's called fan and player, or stadium and player. So, guys, the reason why I would have chose this as my number 1, if we did all 5 sports, it's an 8 out of 10 in terms of looks. They're in pretty much every World Cup. Multiple records were set with this uniform. Okay, guys, and obviously they won the World Cup in it. So, guys, every 4 years the World Cup comes on. They estimated that 5 billion people tuned into this World Cup.
Wow. This
jersey is sold out everywhere. Not only is it sold out everywhere, it's going for double for flippers. Flippers are doubling the price, if not tripling it, at some point when they first won.
Right.
So the resale value is insane if you could get one. The sellout value is insane. There was records hit. An estimated billions of people seeing this jersey live multiple times throughout the World Cup. So this, if we included soccer and did 5 sports instead of 4, this would have been my number 1 for 2022, man. Just too much spotlight. And again, it's an 8 out of 10. It's not even an ugly uniform or ugly jersey, to say the least. So beautiful jersey.
No, it's a really nice one. And and like you said, man, it's just so much like history because of this jersey. That's
Yeah,
actually
man.
the first soccer game I ever watched was this game.
Oh, there you go. So
I'm one of the 5 billion.
yeah, man. And once you start watching soccer and following soccer and collecting soccer, it doesn't end.
Yep.
It just gets too addicting. All right, guys. So actually, we finished off exactly at an hour, and that was our target. So again, guys,
Nice.
let me throw. I just made this real quick, so excuse the cheap quality. So I'm just to have it on the screen. And again, guys, I made this while we were doing this presentation.
Look how
So
quick you are.
here, so you can physically see it. These are our YouTubes. All right, guys. Jersey _ Jaguar and King space Leonidas. Follow him. And then when he posts this on his channel, if you guys like to follow me, we both greatly appreciate it. And we both appreciate all you guys not only watching this video, but we also appreciate you guys viewing all of our videos and all of our subscribers, guys. And if there's anything you'd like to see either me or him do in our channels, whether it's together or whether it's solo, don't hesitate to leave it in these comments or on any of the comments on our videos, and we'll be happy to accommodate you guys.
Absolutely.
All right, Leo, thanks again for again initiating this collaboration, man.
No, it's awesome. I'm gonna upload this on mine. I'm also gonna put Jersey Jags YouTube on mine. So
Likewise.
be on the lookout for that. Once he downloads this, he's gonna send it to me.
Likewise.
And I'll upload it on mine as well. But I appreciate you having me, man. This was awesome.
It was awesome, dude.
We have to do this again.
It's freaking great. Okay, cool, man. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for those of you who watched live. Thanks for watching live, and for those of you who are going to be watching this as the recording version, thanks for hopping in. And guys, also leave in the comments on both of our channels who was your top 10. I know we're both interested in seeing what you guys are thinking.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
This wasn't
easy. Jaguar out. King Leo out.
Later, brother.
Later.